Emmanuel, God is with us. Hey! Emmanuel, God is with us. Hey everybody, how are you doing today? How's everything going? Leave me a comment below to check in. Let me know how you're doing, okay? Okay, now we are going to repot some of our balsam plants. And these are in the impatient family. This is not going so well. I'm just going to have to pluck these off on camera because I don't have two hands. I have to pinch them out. I have to go in there and pinch it until I can get the root to Okay, the reason why, see how long that root system is? I just waited. I didn't realize balsams had a long taproot like that. So I just waited too long. But I'm going to have to do that with those other ones too. So now we're on to the Ageratum. I would get this one, but I don't have a container for it yet. I have to wait till I make another Starbucks run or something to get a cup. It'll be fine. Oh, okay, so this one has a more compact root system. That's the Ageratum. So put that right there. And now we're going to get wallflower. These are wallflowers. This won't flower until next year, so you have to start these in this is a perennial, and you have to start these in the fall, and then they will flower for you in their first year. If you start them in the winter, they may not flower until the next year. So just getting those all going there. And we've got quite a flower garden here. So I just want to make sure you have a nice close-up here. I got the whole root system here. And, you know, I'm not putting it in the middle. I'm just doing what's easiest. Dig a hole, stick it in there. Make sure you have all the roots covered. And if you don't have all the roots covered, put more dirt. And I'm going to do that 4 more times, and then I'll show you how I do the Ageratum. So now we're on to the Ageratum. This is a pretty easy plant. It's not that picky. With this one, because I have such an intense root ball, I'm just going to take the top off, fit it in the middle, and then pour the dirt back around it. And again, if it needs more dirt to cover it up, which it does, I will simply add more dirt to it. Now we're on to these wallflowers. They don't have much of a root system. You see that? Not much at all. So with them, you can do the old dig a little hole and put them in the pot. Because I have 2, and because I'm going to have to keep these in a pot for a while, because I don't want to put them out before they will flower. I don't want them sitting in the ground with no flowers for a long time. I'm going to let these just grow and grow and grow, and I will put them out in the spring of next year. So in the pot, it will get colder and hotter. So they'll get, even in my zone 10, they'll be vernalized and flower for me. So that's it, guys. That's it. Just going to water them in. Now that we've cleared out some space, we're going to keep on planting. I'm using some dirt I bought from a local nursery. I've never seen it in any other nursery, but I like it, so I'm using it. Yeah. Just pop it into the soil. This is where the wallflowers came up really good. So, starting on our next round of seed. Just want to fill it up nice and good. I'll be back when I finish, you know. It looks like it's full. I give a little pat. I don't want the soil too compacted, but I want to make sure I don't have any big air pockets.
That one already probably has an old wallflower in it. I'm okay with that. You don't have to full them up. Sometimes I use mine half full to grow my seedlings out. And we're going to plant these Ageratum. I only got one plant. I'd like 10 plants, even 20 because they're small plants. So I'm going to replant. See the little tiny seeds? So this is what I'm going to plant out. They're so tiny, I'm not going to be able to show you. But those are the little teeny tiny seeds. Try to put 2 in a pot. Next, I'm going to resow. Sorry, I got some more black cumin. And let me just. These are the black cumin seed. So they're a little bit bigger, easier to sow. Just going to put out a row of those in there. Got some Dollar Tree petunias. And they say plant it between September and February, so it's September. I'm going for it. They look pretty. These seeds are so tiny. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to just plant them all in that row and hope for the best. So now we're going to put out this perennial mix. All of these are various perennials. I don't know what they are, but I always start perennials in late summer so that if they need a summer to force them to bloom quicker, they get a little summer heat in, they get a full winter, full fall. That way I'm hoping for blooms first spring, first summer. Yeah, that's my approach. I have other videos on it. You can check it out. It really works. Some of these seeds are pretty big. Like that looks like a calendula seed. I've seen that seed before. I forgot what it is. That seed's pretty big. So these big seeds like this, I'm just poking them in. These kind of seeds usually don't need to be planted very deep. They usually do fine. Some of these smaller seeds though tend to be surface sowers, and since this is a mixed lot, you really don't know what it is. So I have other seeds there, but I'm basically just tamping these down. And I have enough of these to do like several of these 6-packs. This is the black cumin row, and I think it needs light to germinate, so I'm just tamping it down on the surface where it's planted. I know the Ageratum needs light to germinate, so I am tamping those seeds down too. That might have been why my germination was so minimal. And this new petunia, I think they need light to germinate too. So I'm just pushing them down into the soil. And then when I put a little mist on there, hopefully all is well. And then I'm just going to mist them in. Lastly, I prepared a couple of rows for some geraniums I got from Burpee. Haven't bought seeds Burpee in a long time, but these were the best value I could find, and they say they will emerge in 7 to 21 days. How exciting. This is off topic. We know I do that. I found this palm in my yard. It was just growing from a seed, and it actually has a really big, like, bulbous root on it. So I was like, okay, maybe that'll grow in a pot for me. We'll see how it does. I want you to see this root. This is the root on this thing. It looks like a coconut. I wonder how long that was in the ground. That's it. That coconut thing there is the root. So it's really a bulbous plant. Never seen anything like that. It's a new month, new praise. Hey, glory, 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 glory. Yes, Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Jesus loves you. And guess what? I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.